Tommy Carroll Show. I'm with Matt from Trivium, man. Great to see you.
You too, man. Thanks for having me.
Well, I tell you, man, great new album, and I noticed one thing. A lot more singing on this record. I mean, you always sing, but more melodically, I guess, a little less growly.
Yeah, man. I mean, we've done this before. From second to third record, we abandoned screaming again from Ascending to Crusade, and this time we said this record doesn't need it. But nowadays, with the way I've been training vocally, we've got it all set up where everything old that requires screaming, I do it live. Everything that requires singing, I do it live too. So,
and that's a lot too on a singer doing both, you know. But you said vocal training. You know, you think Trivium's been around a long time. This guy's taking vocal training now? So tell me about that.
You can never learn too much with what you do. I mean, I was taking guitar lessons while I was at home, vocal lessons, cooking lessons, yoga lessons. You know, you can never learn too much in life, and you can never, I feel no one will ever reach a perfect level of musicianship. I think you can always grow and always learn. So with me, 7 days a week when I'm home, I sing 1 to 3 hours a day of rehearsal. On tour days, it's an hour of warm-up before the show, 15 minutes of cool down after the show. So it's nonstop work to make sure we're doing the best we can for the fans.
Well, it sounds like you guys got a great plan and very serious. But what made you take that approach this time on the record? I mean, it was just something to, I mean, as far as the more vocal, because we played the track and it's done so well, and we're getting ready to hop on the new one right now, and it just blows me away that I was like, wow, man, this is so melodic. I've always loved the guitar work and stuff, but I was surprised, in a good way.
Absolutely. Ever since when I first started singing this band, I was 12. I was 12 years old when I started singing for Trivium.
Hang on a second. Yeah. You're in one band the whole time.
I was 12 when I joined Trivium, and I became the singer at 13, and I couldn't really do anything other than screaming, and I was the only singer we could find. So over the years, I gradually added more and more singing, and I've always been a big fan of singing, but I just wasn't there yet. For me, my life goal has always been to be a singer like Ronnie James Dio, Freddie Mercury, Bruce Dickinson. I know it'll never happen, but I'll always work towards that. My whole life, I'll work towards that. So,
you set a bar that high. You get anywhere close to it, yeah. You're in a great place.
Yeah, I know it won't happen, but I'm going to keep working towards it as if it could happen. So I'll never stop working to hit that level.
You think you might ever cover one of those?
I just did. Oh, shit. I guess you'll be the first people we told. That's okay, I'll tell you guys anyway. So we just did an acoustic version of one of my favorite Iron Maiden songs that no one's ever covered.
Really?
I can't say what song, it's coming out soon. And I never thought I'd be able to hit Bruce notes, but in the end of the song, I do hit some of the notes he hits, so I'm very happy about that.
You look really fresh. You guys are living good these days, aren't you?
We take very good care of ourselves. Our whole thing on the road is eating great local food, drinking great local beer. I do a lot of Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu, a lot of yoga, and we take care of ourselves. So we want arenas. We want to headline arenas, and we know that takes hard work and determination.
You said you're doing the jiu-jitsu. You're going to get in the cage?
Oh, man, I'm not a striker. I'm just a grappler. I have competed. My friend who's a professional MMA fighter, his name's Andre TV, he was just out for 10 days. We're out fighting each other every single day. I don't strike. I just do grappling.
Well, you mentioned beer again, and you mentioned Iron Maiden. Have you tried the new beer yet?
Yes, love their beer.
Tell me about it.
It's fantastic. If you dig British ale, you'll love it. If you like Iron Maiden, you'll love it. So one of the two ways they're going to get you.
So, you know, you guys are here today. You've got a big summer ahead of you. What are the future plans for the rest of the touring cycle for this current album?
Non-stop touring. We just came back from a British, Australian, Japanese headlining tour, had 4 days off, came into this tour, have a week after this, and off to Europe to do all the European festivals. So it's non-stop. You
know, a lot of guitarists and a lot of younger bands and kids coming up, you know, really look to Trivium. What could you give those kids as far as advice? I mean, here's a guy is in one band and it's worked out perfectly, and it keeps continuing to go down that road. But what advice could you give those young kids trying to become like a Trivium?
Man, anything you've seen someone else do, that means it's possible. So you absolutely can achieve that. If you've seen a guitar player do something you say, oh, I'll never be able to do that, you can, because they've done it. So you just have to put in the hours, you have to put in the work, and you have to do the work and be determined to make that happen. Like we said, you know, I joined the band when I was 12, and I said my goal is to be an arena band like Iron Maiden. We're not there yet, and we're working towards that. And I guess I believe we're on the correct path. So
I think you are, and this new record sounds phenomenal. Listened to it several times, and I'm looking forward to hearing more from it as far as on the radio world. And we'll try to help you out with that. All right?
Thank you so much for everything you guys do. We can see it now that we've been around for a long time, so we have the metal base, but now we're getting this whole new onslaught of fans who are just getting into us now, and that's thanks to radio stations embracing us and taking a chance with Trivium.
Well, we're taking the chance. Matt from Trivium, get the new record, go see these guys, and good things. This is a very positive guy, so a pleasure talking to you, man. Thank you so much.